everybody, welcome to your meditation in the maybe Friday morning for you, maybe Saturday, Sunday, whatever day of the week you're deciding that this is the time to tune in for you. And so for those of you that are new to this meditation is a hypnotic meditation. So we put you under a state of hypnosis, and in that state, for those that have experienced hypnosis before, you kind of understand that it's like a deeper state of meditation. For those that haven't, one of the powerful aspects to being hypnotized and doing a hypnotic meditation is actually having the ability to reprogram your mind. And so when we reprogram our mind, we change our belief systems. And changing your belief systems allow for anything in your life to shift, alter, and be different. If we could just pause. Hold on one second, guys. There's a little technical difficulty. You have the speakers on, so it's back to you. You can just go to preferences and turn the speaker volume on mute, or rip the cords out of the back.
No.
Okay. So sorry about that. It's Mercury retrograde. I know that, a lot of people that are tuning in, you have that belief system that, things with the astrology, and so we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde, so of course we have a little technology problem. Alright, so back to what I was saying about the meditation. So the theme of today's meditation is prosperity and abundance, and I always break them into those two dynamics, that it's really about a meditation for a better life. Prosperity standing for physical, material possessions, whether that's money, property, assets, all of those different aspects. And abundance really standing for everything else in your life. Abundance of health, abundance of great relationships, abundance of happiness and joy, abundance of you name it, okay? And so really, what is this meditation? This is about you leveling up your life and allowing your life to be better. And, one of the aspects that we are constantly fighting against as humans is something known as a negativity bias, okay? And what do I exactly mean by that? Negativity bias is a psychological term that is used that our minds are preconditioned to see things more negatively, right? And it's a survival technique. If we automatically perceive that a shadow coming out of the forest was maybe a wild animal or something along those lines, we're going to better protect ourselves, and our level of survival is going to be that much, exponentially that much more possible, right? But if we automatically thought that the shadow is nothing and it must be just a tree moving or something along those lines, and it happened to be a wild animal, we're probably going to not survive that attack. And so out of conditioning over the years, we continue to allow ourselves to have this conditioning of this negativity bias and this mindset from the negativity. Now, with that being said, that's one of the things that we're fighting in life. We're constantly fighting to think about life and be more positive, so that we don't look at life and the problems that are going on, or the environment, or the political landscape, or the social economic standpoints that we're currently in. We tend to, if you think about it, if we tend to see a shadow and think about it as like a wild animal ready to attack, more than likely we are also going to be thinking about the situations and the circumstances in our life from that negative shadow aspect. But it doesn't have to be that way. We can learn to condition our mind to think and behave and be different in everything that we do. And it all starts here, and how you think about things ends up transcending into your life, okay? And so with all of that being said, we can reprogram your belief system. If we're going to get you to also stop focusing on certain things, because the more that you focus on the things that are wrong, the more you create more of that energy. Or even if it's not like that, you think about something bad and you're suddenly manifesting something bad. I don't mean it necessarily like that, okay? However, if you are focusing on something bad or negative, you might feel like your energy is lower, it's more depleted. And if your energy is lower and more depleted, you're going to end up then having this ripple effect of problems, right? Because then suddenly, you start out with bad news, and then you're thinking about your life being miserable, then you're thinking about the problems, and you're thinking about the hole that you're never going to climb out of, and before you know it, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, and you've already went down the negativity rabbit hole beyond, okay? Um, so with that being said, I want to hold one more second, and all right, we had one more problem going on with the things one more time. So I wanted to make sure before I put you under a state of hypnosis that we're fully no distractions, okay? So my apologies again for that. If you can allow yourself for this meditation, we're going to work on shifting so many different aspects of the of your belief systems, but also getting you to focus on different things that are going on within your system. I apologize. It keeps on seeming that it shoots back and forth between me. So I just want to make sure that there's no problem with before we hypnotize you. It seems like there's a million technology things going on right now. So hold on one second.
You need to.
All right. My apologies one more time. We normally don't have this many technology problems going on on the meditation. So, as I was saying though, before we get ready to hypnotize you, this is a meditation that you don't have to sit up like this for the meditation. You can, if you tend to meditate more frequently, go right ahead, sit up and allow your spine to be really straight. If you don't though, this more important for this meditation is allowing yourself to really get comfortable and not to pull yourself out of it so that we can go into a deeper state of hypnosis. Because when we're under hypnosis, we can reprogram your mind and belief systems. One of the goals for me, for you today, is to allow for things to shift and for you to start out on a positive mindset, to see things in a different light, so that you can allow yourself to start to create the life that you truly wish. And it's all going to be about mindset. And it's all going to be about what it is that you focus on and how you focus on certain things. So I want you to lay down. If you're unsure if you're going to get pulled out of a meditation or you're going to feel uncomfortable, lay down. Get comfortable. If you're sitting up, sit up, spine up. And I want you to take a few moments to get into position. It's going to be a little bit longer of a meditation, so just allow yourself to get super comfortable. All right. So as you allow yourself to get super comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes. And if you don't mind putting your palms face up at your sides, or if you're sitting up, at your hips. But allowing those palms to be face up, allow you to be more relaxed and comfortable. So as you allow yourself to just take a few moments to breathe, breathing in relaxation and breathing out stress, breathing in comfort and breathing out any tension. And so as you allow yourself to take this in, to take in inner peace, to take in comfort, to take in relaxation, I want you to know that here in this moment, this is your time. And be proud of yourself. Because out of anything else that you could be doing in your life, in your day, you decided that you are worth it and that you're worth it enough to allow yourself to know that things can shift,
things can alter, things can change. So as you allow yourself to breathe in and you allow yourself to breathe out, taking in each and every breath and allow for just a moment for you to realize how powerful you are. And to help you notice how powerful you are, all you simply have to do is place your awareness and intention on your breath. And imagine if you could breathe in and you could breathe in this comfort and inner peace. And you could allow your breath, if you could imagine that your breath is so powerful that it sends wave after wave of relaxation through your whole system. Imagine that. Imagine that if everything is so powerful, that just with a little bit of awareness, just with a little bit of focus, you can imagine that as you breathe in the most relaxing air that you could have ever even comprehend. And this air fills your lungs with inner peace, with comfort, with serenity. And you feel as your lungs fill with this beautiful, relaxing breath, that you can imagine that any tension, any stress, any negativity, any worries and concerns, that it has this ability to disintegrate, to dissolve, to let those go. And as you breathe out any stress, you breathe out any worries, and you feel yourself slipping down into an even deeper, relaxing state. And we're just getting started. Now imagine if you could allow yourself to relax 27 times deeper than you are now. Imagine if you could allow yourself to feel this relaxation so much inside of you that everything fades away, that your mind, your body just release, that you feel yourself melting into the surface beneath you. You may even for a moment lose track of where your body starts and where you begin. Feeling a sense of oneness, a connection, a feeling that allows for you to let go. Letting go even more with every breath. And so continue to allow yourself to drift and dream away. And I'm simply going to count down from 5 all the way down to 0. Now on or before 0, entering into an even deeper hypnotic state. And each number, relaxing even more. And every number, allowing yourself to explore that feeling even more. Of calmness, of peace, of serenity. Of imagine if you could just melt completely away and allow your unconscious mind to open up to absorb the things that I say. Because you're here to shift, you're here to change. You're here to allow yourself to release, to let go, to unfold, to allow yourself to become who you truly are. And part of doing so is releasing any tendencies that used to be. Part of that is reminding your mind of what you truly want instead of thinking about all of the things that you don't want or all of the worries and concerns in the world at large. It's realigning your focus. It's allowing your attention and your focus to start to shift from the inside to create massive changes in your life because you're here today to shift. To release the old, to stand up and shift and change. And so as I count down, allow yourself to melt even further away. 5 down to 4, 4 down to 3, 3 down to 2, and 1 and 0, deeper and deeper in deep sleep. For the purpose of hypnosis, anytime deep sleep is suggested, you'll fall asleep deeply, quickly to this state, if not deeper. Allowing everything else to fade away. Allowing your mind and your body to relax. Allowing yourself to know that in this space and in this time, this is your time. for you. And I think a part of you was ready to say, you know what, I already know my old life. I don't know about you, but I'm a person that really enjoys variety in life. And say that's the spice of life, variety. And what we already know, why do you want to continue to go back there when there's so much more for you to experience in your life? Like, imagine what it would be like to experience those things that are at your heart center. Whether it's success and a prosperity, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's abundance and joy, amazing relationships, waking up each morning and saying, how can life get any better than this? For yourself. Because even if there's a whole world of chaos going on, you control your internal state. Your life beats to its own rhythm. Your life is seen through your eyes, felt through your senses. And it can be different than the collective along the way. And it's okay to enjoy your life. It's okay to wake up saying that this is one of the best days. It's okay to feel that way. Your suffering doesn't help the bigger picture, doesn't help solve anything. But your joy, your freedom helps you. Helps you enjoy and embrace life, helps you make the best of this journey of your story. Sometimes we forget that it's our story. We get caught up in other people's lives or the circumstances that are going on. But imagine if you could shut that off for a little bit. Imagine if you could turn down the clutter and the chaos. Maybe it's other people in your life, maybe it's friends or family members that are always venting about the things that are wrong, and you feel that pressure and that negativity. It's not about not being a good friend. It's not about not being a good family member. But it's about being good to you first. Is that helping you? Is that helping them? For them to vent and go into a negative tailspin, is it helping them to be and express that? And you know it's not helping you. If you get caught up in the negativity spiral of the news or social media, is it helping you? Or is it hurting you? And it's time to start to evaluate different aspects of your life. Now, there might be many things you want to shift and change, but let's start with the little steps that you can do instead of overwhelming yourself. Let's just ask yourself. Go into each of the categories in life where you look for the biggest changes. Is it in relationships? Is it in finance? Is it in fulfillment? Is it in health? What are the areas that you seek the biggest shift? And then ask yourself. As we go through and you evaluate, are there actions or behaviors, are there habits that you do that support that negativity or lift you up? If there's things that support the negativity, can we figure out how you can clear that out of your life? Every pattern that you do, every system that you engage in, every sequence, you taught yourself along the way. And you can teach yourself something different, that's right. And maybe it's not in your routine to do meditation regularly, but here you are meditating, and the more that you do it, the more that that routine will become a permanent shift in you. A permanent aspect of your life. People see this with people that work out or don't work out. Once you don't work out for a while, it's hard to work out, but once you force yourself there just a little bit, and you change that pattern, it soon becomes hard not to do it. It's all just about what choices you make. And whatever you do, it's like momentum. It continues to propel forward in a stronger and stronger way. And the longer that you've done something, the longer that you've engaged, the longer that a thought process has been, the momentum is really strong. But no momentum is unstoppable. No momentum is unshiftable. And when you realize that, you realize that everything in your life can shift and change. Everything. Even the things that are going good, and that's why to have gratitude towards them. To love and to nurture the things that are in the right momentum, in the right way that you don't want to change. Nurture respect and gratitude towards those. And the areas that you want to change. How do you ask yourself what things don't work for you in your life? And I know at first it might seem weird or awkward to shift that automatic response, to kind of change that dynamic of a relationship, to wake up and do something different. I know. But if your joy, if your happiness, if prosperity, if abundance, if wealth rests upon it, could you do it knowing that the outcome is guaranteed to produce your happiness? Could you do it if you knew the outcome was guaranteed to produce your happiness? I hope that the answer to that is yes. And I'm here to tell you in this space and remind your mind that what you focus on and put your energy to, the little changes produce big results, and you're the security, you're the understanding, you're the 100% certainty. You can trust in you. You can bet on yourself to figure it out. You can bet on yourself to have the outcome unfold. That's right. But it's taking a few minutes to get clear on what it is that you want. And so as you let go more, I want you to visualize or imagine, picture, pretend that hovering about 5 inches above your head is a beautiful electric violet light. This electric violet light has the ability to remove any negative thought forms, negative feelings, those old negativity biases that I talked about early on. We can shift that and say you're not living in the old caveman days. You don't need to worry about animal shadows in the forest. You can allow yourself to shift that mindset. And this beautiful electric violet light can disintegrate, dissolve, remove, cut out, and eliminate all that doesn't serve you. That's right. So 5, let the light start to shine down onto your mind. And as I count down all the way to 0, it's going to fill all the way down to the tips of your toes. So feel that light shining down, penetrating your mind, removing all of those old stored memories of experiences where you remembered them a certain way, but there's many different sides to every story. There's different ways to perceive everything you went through. Do those stories support you? Do they talk about your victory, your willpower, your drive, your tenacity, or are they filled with defeat, a feeling that you were defeated or lost, but you're here today, so I know that you weren't defeated. You pulled yourself back up. You persevered along the way. How are you looking at the experiences in your life? Can we disintegrate and dissolve and allow this electric violet light to shine through the deepest parts of your mind? That's right. Let go. Let go. Down to 4. This light shining down deeper and deeper, From your mind into your cheeks and your jaw, into your neck, into your shoulders. Down even more to 3. Filling you, removing from your heart, your back heart, your solar plexus, remove, disintegrate all of these lower vibrations, these old energies. Pain, betrayal, hurt, letdown. Times when you thought that you failed, but can you look at it differently and see you learned, you grew, you evolved, you shifted, you changed. As a result, you are who you are today. This energy and this light shines now all the way down. All the way down to your feet. Expanding out 3 feet in every direction. Circling through you is like you're in just a ball of electric violet light. And this electric violet light is piercing through every single cell. Removing and disintegrating any lower vibrations, removing and disintegrating any pain, any negativity, any of those old distractions. And allowing you to realize the power of who you are, how amazing you are, how perfect and capable you are, how much you can trust and believe in you, how much you can bet on yourself and know that betting on yourself will result in the results you're looking for. Remember, if I guaranteed that you could have exactly what you wanted in life, by just making some changes, by cutting out things that no longer serve you and adding other habits that will support you, would you do it? Would you do it? Would you allow yourself to do it? Hopefully, yes. Down 2, 1, 0, deeper, deeper. I want you for a few moments to just bask in this electric violet light. From the left side to the right side, to the top, to the bottom, circling through you, in you, and around you. Feel this light. Feel this light. Let go. Let go. And as this light is circling through you, I want you to remind yourself of what it is that you really want. Where in those areas of your life are you really hoping for, wanting, desiring shifts, to feel, to allow, to experience something different? And what are those experiences you wish? Clarity is the first step to going after what you want. Let's get clear now. It's not a matter of saying you want more prosperity in your life. Well, if somebody gave you a few dollars or $100, is that what you're really looking for? Get clear. Is there a certain amount you'd like to make? Is it a certain amount in your bank account? Is there certain assets that you want to accumulate? And then for what purpose? What does that give you? What is the motivation behind? And keep going to every area of your life. Health. Taking care of yourself. What does taking care of yourself allow for you? How do you feel? How do you look? What's your energy level? What will that allow for you in your life to experience, to feel, and to do? Amazing relationships. Amazing love. Creativity. Keep going down all of these. Asking yourself, feeling it, knowing it. As all of this resonates inside. That's right. Let go. Let go. And as you continue to allow yourself to let go and just allow your mind to go from one thing to the next, getting clearer and clearer, and say, why not me? Why can't I have or allow that experience in next? Because why not? We live in a world of infinite possibilities, and you have infinite potential. What do you focus on is what you allow. What you allow in your life is what continues to present. Shift and change those boundaries. Allow for yourself to focus on something different and see the effects. Let go. Let go. And as your mind bounces from one area to the next, I want you to focus on one simple step you can incorporate. One thing you can cut out, or one thing you can add, or one of each if you like. I want you to think about these things. What you're stopping doing and what you're allowing to add into your life, and the big difference this will make. I want you to feel and tap into that desire. And realizing that from here on out, that you're going to find that starting today, cutting out and instilling that in part of your routine is going to be easy and effortless. It's going to be something that just takes place. Because you're ready. You have the willpower and the motivation. You have the determination and drive. I know you have all of these things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be tuning in right now knowing you can change your life. And so imagine if something clicks inside of your mind like a light switch that goes from dark to light, when suddenly it just becomes easy and effortless to shift these ways, to take these steps. It's like an automatic habit has been instilled in your mind right here, right now, today. And as that shifts, for those that can't think about exactly what that might be, maybe it's allowing yourself to start with a certain routine, meditation, perhaps eating healthy, or maybe it's vitamins or a smoothie that you take every day. Maybe it's allowing yourself to go on a longer walk. Maybe it is a habit of reading 30 minutes a day. Maybe it's journaling, or 5 things that you're grateful for the moment that you wake. Maybe it's a daily motivation, inspiration. Maybe it is cutting out smoking or alcohol or other substances that bring you down and cause distractions in your body along the way. I don't know, but it's for you to decide. But this shift is going to make a big change for you in your life. Maybe it's a class that you want to register and sign up for that you know will make a big impact in your life. Maybe it is blank. You decide. This is your journey. This is your story. This is your life. We're just going to find that it's easy and effortlessly able to do this with a snap of a finger, like a light switch, even if you have to pretend that it was something that was done to you. Hypnosis, perhaps, when you realize that you're just a magnet for change and transformation in your life, when you realize that nothing is holding you back other than you. I want you to really get that. Nothing is holding you back other than you. Change your behavior, change your mind, change your life. Everything you do currently was choices that you made in the past, but now in this moment it's time to make different choices. It might be a little difficult, it might be a little bit exhausting at first, but I guarantee it's worth it if you get that happiness, that satisfaction, that joy, that love, that abundance, that massive prosperity, that wealth. Let go. Letting go. As you feel ready, as you feel able, as you're ready to also shift, knowing that just because you've been preconditioned to negativity bias, you're allowing that to shift and saying, that was old, that's outdated, that was old evolution. Me, I'm evolving in these moments right now. I'm going to start to see things better than they are and pull myself forward, because really, even the negative give you a gift. So is it really that bad? As you start to shift and cutting out people, places, situation, information that brings you down. Remember, this is your life, your bubble you're creating for yourself right now. And in a few minutes, I'm going to be waking you up out of hypnosis. But before I do, at zero, going even deeper. That's right. Even deeper. Letting go. Letting go. You got this. Imagine life in the way that you want it to be. Creating those images, painting that scenery, realizing you hold the key. And the more that you realize that, the more you can allow for all of this to unfold. Today is the beginning of so much. You got this. That's right. Let go. Let go. So when I count up from 0 up to 5, on or before 5, opening our eyes completely unsuggestible and wide awake. So 0 going even deeper. Each night, regardless of the day and regardless of the emotions that you've experienced, when you decide that it's the right time to fall asleep at night, you're going to fall asleep deeply and quickly and sleep well through the night. And in those early morning dreams, what are known as venting or releasing dreams, you're going to vent out any remaining blocks or resistance, any tension or stress. You're going to vent it out, you're going to let it go, so you can wake up each and every morning feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and ready for another day. Ready to enjoy your life. 0, deeper. At 1, closing the door to the unconscious mind, making sure all the suggestions are locked in and effective. And at 2, becoming aware of your body. Because at 3, a total sense of positivity flood through every single cell. 4, becoming aware of the room around you. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, coming back. As you come back into the room and into your body. And you can slowly wiggle your hands and your toes. I want to thank you for joining today. There's a lot of meditations on our YouTube channel that you can continue to work on yourself. I would highly recommend that you work on shifting a different routine for yourself so that you can work on carving out a different life. And so allowing yourself to fight that negativity bias that I was talking about before, but maybe starting your day, maybe it is with a meditation. One of the meditations that we have, or other amazing ones that are out there. But start and allow yourself to see the shifts that occur. You have power and control over your life, how you spend your 24 hours. And so it's time to take control over that and know that the small shifts will make big changes as life unfolds. You got this, and it's time to change. You're here. You've already tuned in. You're already almost there. I'd say when somebody's already on the path to change, they're not realizing how much they're changing each and every day. You're already in that process. You're already tipping, changing, shifting. Now let's just keep on pushing you further ahead, fine-tune a few things to allow life to be even better. And know that it is changing. The one thing with certainty you can always count on is change. So know that. And let's have you change into the way you want to be. Don't get caught up in the story of the collective. Don't get caught up in all of the negativity. You can be happy each and every day. I know even if other people are suffering, it doesn't mean that you should suffer too, because your suffering doesn't make them suffer any less. So you're free to live and be happy no matter what. Give yourself that permission. All right, so there's plenty of other meditations if you want to tap into. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, check out some other things. Once again, apologize for the Mercury retrograde mess-ups a few times earlier today, but glad they happened before we started the meditation. Thank you, and until next time.